I had a conversation last week that really stuck with me. A couple, both retired, both excited about finally downsizing, looked at me and said, Yvonne, what if we sell our home and we can't find something to buy in time? That right there, that fear is what keeps so many retirees frozen in place. If that's you, stay with me because in the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through how retirees and soon to be retirees here in South King and Pierce County are getting smart about buying in today's market. We'll talk about how to move without the stress, what financing options give you flexibility, and how to protect your nest egg in the process. By the end, you'll know exactly what to expect and how to make your next move with confidence. So let's start with the fear of buying before selling. It's real. You don't want to be rushed, but you also don't want to sell first and have nowhere to go. One option often share with my clients is a bridge loan. Think of it as a short-term loan that lets you tap into your current home's equity before you sell. It gives you that breathing room so you can buy your next place without feeling pressure to accept the first offer that comes along on your current home. Now, for retirees who've built strong equity over the years, another approach is buying with cash. But here's the key. Using your cash wisely. If you're selling a larger family home and moving into something smaller, you might be tempted to just pay all cash and be done with it. And sometimes that's perfect. But I always ask, what if you use financing to keep a portion of that cash invested or accessible for future needs? A smaller mortgage can preserve liquidity and give you flexibility for things like travel, healthcare, or family support down the road. And then there's a tool that often misunderstood: reverse mortgages. They're not for everyone, but for homeowners 62 and up, a reverse mortgage can let you buy a new home and eliminate your monthly mortgage payment entirely. You still pay taxes, insurance, and maintenance, but you don't make principal and interest payments. It can be a powerful way to right-size your lifestyle while keeping more cash on hand each month. If that sounds appealing, I always recommend sitting down with a qualified reverse mortgage specialist to see if it fits your situation. Now, let's talk about strategy. Whether you use a bridge loan, traditional financing, or cash, the smartest retirees plan early. That means knowing what your current home is worth, what your buying power looks like, and where the local opportunities are. Here in the South King and Pierce County, I'm seeing more clients structure their moves in stages, selling after they've secured their next home. And here's a quick mindset shift that helps a lot of my clients breathe easier. You're not buying your forever home. You're buying your next chapter. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to fit your lifestyle today and give you flexibility for tomorrow. A quick story: one of my clients, Judy, sold her longtime family home in Auburn. She wanted something smaller, single level, close to her grandkids. She was terrified of being between homes. We used a bridge loan, found her next place in Puyallup, and closed on both homes just a few weeks apart. The moment she walked into the new house, she said, "I wish I'd done this sooner." That's the freedom that comes with planning ahead. So if you're listening and you've been hesitating because rates feel high or timing feels off, remember this: clarity beats timing. The sooner you understand your options, the more control you'll have when the right opportunity comes along. Talk with your lender about creative financing tools. Talk with your realtor, someone who knows this market inside and out, about realistic pricing and inventory. And most importantly, give yourself permission to explore without commitment. Sometimes just mapping out your next move takes the fear out of it. I've helped so many clients right here in South King and Pierce County make that transition with confidence. And if you're planning your next move, let's talk strategy. There's no pressure, just honest guidance and a plan that fits where you are in life right now. Because downsizing isn't about letting go of what was, it's about making space for what the next chapter. And that next chapter, it can be even better than the last. I'm Evonne Brink from the Brink Home Team, your realtor here in South King and Pierce County.